warriorsciences.com, and today we're going to cover forearm strike variations. Notice on the hammer fist video, if you haven't watched that, please do. You have multiple angles that you can use. Basically, however your arm can swing, it can be a strike. It doesn't matter how it is. I can be turned this way and all of a sudden I catch somebody out of the corner of my eye. I can literally dead arm my hand and just swing and hit with nothing but forearm as hard as I can. And it doesn't mean I have to contract my entire body. It's just, you ever accidentally just turned and bumped into somebody? Just the old, oh, I'm sorry, it doesn't feel good. Or turned all of a sudden. I know I've been walking in places before and I don't see a little kid, turn around and all of a sudden they're sitting on the floor. So it can be one of those things where you just get your hand from point A to point B and hit them with your forearm. Of course, obviously, if I was further away, it would be, it might be the hand. If I'm closer, it might be the elbow. So the main thing I want you guys to get from all these videos is that there's movement patterns. Like palm strike is, straight, or it can be, there's lots of variations on it as well that we'll cover at another time. But the forearm strike, you can go inward with it, you can go outward with it, inward, outward. Notice I'm calling anything that's going towards my body line, towards my center line is inward, and anything that is going out is outward. So inward, outward, outward. But one good thing is if they do get a hand on you, let's say he posts his hand on me as he's raising his hand to possibly hit me, he may throw that punch and I end up covering up or whatever. Right from here, I'm not really a big fan of hitting the arms and stuff. I like actually injuring someone if they try to hit me, so he's going to move this arm. So just pretend like it's still there. But you could come down and hit that arm really hard and come back up or whatever you want to do from there. But I'm not really someone who focuses on what they're doing here. Now, if he has a gun or a knife, I have to actually pay attention to it. Of course, he swings at me and I haven't hit him first. Yes, I have to pay respect to the arm, but I'm not going to, he throws a punch at me. I'm not going to sit here and beat, and do all this, fancy stuff. That's martial arts. Fun is what that is. But that's not necessarily functional at all. So it's going to be something as simple. He may throw a punch at me. It's here. I just drop a forearm on him. If it happens to hit him there, then I might hit him with one here, or I might just lay it on him and then try to control him, and then hit him with a forearm this way. A lot of people think this is always elbows. That's not true. I can just swing and hit with the forearm as well. So any direction that you can swing your forearm, including, up underneath the body, hitting him in the body with the forearm here, hitting the kidneys here. If for whatever reason, if you were lower, you could hit the back of the leg. You can come up and hit the groin and hit straight up. With a knife, that's called a military power strike. So you can just not have a blade and hit up underneath the groin. But of course, my personal favorite, the face. That is my favorite thing in the entire world that I focus on, like a mindless robot. The second I have a chance, I'm going to destroy the face as quickly as possible because the brain controls everything else. So anything that you can do, any angles, where your arms start, because the forearm is really good for the side of the neck, which is extremely painful, using the inside or the outside. So this can come in based off where your hands are. It could be just like, really, seriously, you want to do this, and all of a sudden I just hit him with a forearm right in the neck, which lines his head up really nicely for my left palm strike. So play with those angles. See what it feels like just to swing your arm however you feel comfortable. And that is forearm strike variations.